Hey, what's up, y'all? Disregard all the background noise. I just wanted to come in with this emergency report on some news that I just found out, and I just wanted to put it out real quick because this is something that's very disgusting. Um, so no, you can go ahead and play a role. I'm just putting this message out here. It don't even matter what's in the background. So we have this individual. We have Mr. Bobby Sneed, who's been locked up in prison for 47 years in Angola. He was a lookout for a robbery that ended up with somebody losing their life, and he's doing his time. He did his time for being an accessory to that murder. Okay, well and fine. Fast forward 47 years later to now, he's getting paroled. He gets paroled, and 4 days before his release, the guards at the prison say they found him unresponsive. They take him in, and then they say that he has methamphetamine in his system. And so they charge him with another charge and holding him in a jail. And so he goes before the judge, and then come to find out they can't even determine whether it's his urine that this positive test came up in. So the judge dismissed that and told them to release the man. So the man gets his release papers and everything. He's sitting outside of the prison gates waiting for his ride to come pick him up. And don't you know that they came out there and locked him up again and took him to a local jail? And guess what the charge was? The parole board charged him for having drugs in his system and said that that was a violation of his parole. So that means that they had already put this order in before he even got parole. So how could he violate a parole that he wasn't even on? As soon as they paroled him, they said, "Oh, you got two charges of having drugs in your system, so we're going to lock you up for that again because you violated your parole." And let me go back and reiterate that they couldn't even determine whether it was his urine that this sample came from. So that's why the judge threw it out in the first place. And despite the judge throwing that out, they still illegally detained this man after doing 47 years in prison. The Louisiana parole system is corrupt. It's disgusting that these people are even in office. Um, yeah, and it's just a sickening thing, man. And I hope somebody down there doing something about it, because this is what causes vigilantism. And I'm not putting anything out there. I'm just giving a cautionary tale. Whenever you do corrupt things like this, guess what? All that karma is going to come back on you. We're starting to see it throughout our society and in all of these different auxiliaries. So you seeing people get what they deserve. And we were just talking yesterday. Shout out to Professor Griff and Serious Minds. He's talking about something that I've been reading about for a few weeks now. How this judge down in, what is it? I forgot the name of the county, but it's down by Memphis, Tennessee, and she's illegally charging kids with laws that don't even exist to deter black people from moving into that area. I believe it's Robertson County, Richardson, something like that. But you can look it up. It's a judge down in that area who making up laws to deter black people from moving to that county. So we're seeing these people just come out and be blatantly racist, blatantly hateful, and I think they should be charged with a hate crime. This shouldn't just be a reprimand or they lose their position. No, they need to be officially charged with a hate crime and have to go to trial or whatever. And this is a criminal charge, and they should do time in jail for a malicious hate crime, because that's exactly what it is against this man. It's sad that we live in a system like this, but it's good that it's being exposed so that we can do something about these people and put them in their right place, which is under a rock where they belong because they're scum of the earth. That's all I really wanted to say, man. Y'all go look into that. What I'm talking about. The gentleman's name is Bobby Sneed. Um, Brother made a mistake a long time ago when he was younger. He paid his debt to society, but they still trying to punish him and still trying to mistreat this man. And I feel like they all need to be held accountable for malicious detainment and hate crime. Period. I'll just leave it at that. It's your boy D Mac. You know what I say? Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word will heal. I'm out.